Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and Standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. The Ghost on Bliss Terrace, another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice, danger is my stock and trade. If you're crowded into a corner and you can't fight your way out alone, you've got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, there's no such thing as a haunted house. You know that, and I know it. Still, a great many people in our neighborhood are convinced that a certain empty house on Bliss Terrace is occupied by a ghost. I've persuaded a group of my saner neighbors to join me in raising a fee so we can prove once and for all.
Prove once and for all that it's all so much poppycock. You can find me at home any morning. It's signed Mrs. Angela Macaulay.
A haunted house, no less.
Well, I know how we can earn that fee in a hurry.
All right, Angel, I'll play straight man. How?
Just put out a for rent sign. Whatever ghosts happen to be around will be trampled to death.
Brooksy, you take this too lightly. This isn't just one person's fanciful whim. This is a community project headed by a solid citizen named Angela Macaulay. We can't turn our backs on a civic enterprise like this.
Oh, all right. But what's standard equipment for a job like this? Hand-tailored bed sheets, old props from an Abbott and Costello picture?
No, Angel. Just pride in our work and a normal amount of curiosity.
And as I've said, Mr. Valentine, although we're ordinary middle-class families, we take great pride in our neighborhood.
Yes, you've told us that, Mrs. Macaulay.
You can't imagine the effect all this talk about the Mitchell house has had.
What do you mean?
Oh, it just stands there empty. Nobody will rent it. Nobody will buy it. An eyesore for the whole neighborhood.
Well, outside of saying boo to the ghosts, what do you expect me to do?
It's entirely up to you, Mr. Valentine. We just want you to prove that all those stories about the Mitchell house are false.
Well, just what are these stories, Mrs. Macaulay?
Well, there was the milkman, Fred Horton. He swears that when he was delivering milk one morning, he saw a curtain swing back and a face suddenly appear in the window.
I see.
Well, is that all that happened?
Well, Tommy Koenig, that's Martha Koenig's little boy, he says he saw a face in the window, too.
Well, anyway, that's two people that saw it.
I certainly wouldn't take Fred Horton's word for anything. And Tommy, that boy can dream up anything with his imagination.
I doubt very much if a group of substantial people like yourself would have asked me in at all just because a milkman made a few wayward remarks and a little boy seconded the motion. Are you sure you're not leaving anything out, Mrs. Macaulay?
Not a thing. As I told all the others, this never would have happened if Sam Mitchell hadn't been murdered.
Murdered?
Oh, well, this might be the thing you left out. Did you say Sam Mitchell was murdered?
Yes, that's right. About a month ago. It was never solved.
Why didn't you say that at the beginning?
What a way to tell a story. An unsolved murder is an afterthought.
Just because Sam Mitchell was hit over the head by some passing tramp, it doesn't mean the whole neighborhood should be given a bad name.
Yeah, I know, and I saw.
Young man, do you or don't you want to accept this assignment?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Macaulay. Yes, I'd like to take it on.
Good.
I don't know why. Maybe, as Miss Brooks said, it's just the fascinating way you tell a story, with murder as an afterthought.
Okay, Valentine, okay. I don't see why this Mitchell case has to be a private nightmare.
Oh?
Nightmare?
Well, what would you call it, Miss Brooks? Sam Mitchell, railroad engineer, devoted husband, coming up for pension after 40 years of faithful service. Hasn't got an enemy in the world. Suddenly we find him beaten to death in the home he worked and paid for.
Yeah, we found out that much, Lieutenant.
There wasn't anything stolen. Everybody loved the guy. We can't find a murder weapon.
How about Mrs. Mitchell, Lieutenant?
Huh? Oh, well, she was visiting her sister when her husband was murdered. He was hit over the head repeatedly with a blunt instrument by someone who apparently couldn't do the job right the first time.
Just a minute, Riley.
Huh? Yeah?
I told you my only job is to prove that the house on Bliss Terrace isn't haunted.
I know. Ghosts. Yeah. That dame, Mrs. Macaulay's been in my hair, too.
Well, what about it, Lieutenant?
We've been through that house with a fine-tooth comb. We've watched it from the outside. Nobody could have got in or out without us seeing them. Oh, you know how people are when they start talking. Yeah, ghosts. Of all the cockeyed jobs you've ever taken on, Valentine, this is the...
Take it easy, Lieutenant. Take it easy.
Ah,
Suppose I look for ghosts, and you try to find the murderer. I understand you deliver milk in the neighborhood of Bliss Terrace, Mr. Horton.
That's right, mister.
Well, now, just exactly what did you see?
Well, like I've been saying, a face in the window around dawn one morning.
A man or a woman?
Oh, couldn't tell. It was a thin face, like it was almost all bone. Long, stringy hair. You seen it for a minute. Look, you believe me, don't you?
Oh, sure. Go on.
Well, not only that. One morning I heard music coming out of the Mitchell house.
What's that?
Yeah, a guitar or banjo or something. It went something like this. Da, 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 da. You believe me, don't you?
Oh, yeah, every word. I was just marveling at the way you carry a tune. Thanks for the information, friend.
Sure, I seen somebody in the Mitchell house, and I'm going to prove it, too.
Okay, Tommy, take it easy.
Well, tell us about it, dear. What kind of person was it?
Well, lady, it was getting dark. I put my face up to the window on the porch, and gosh, all of a sudden, there was another face, looking right at me.
I bet that must have thrown a scare into you, Tommy.
Me scared? Not me, lady. I just kept looking right back at him. I'd say it was me who scared the daylights out of him.
So it was a man, huh?
Golly, I don't know for sure. He had long hair like a lady, but... Well, anyway, it was real, like Mr. Wharton said. Just wait till I prove it, too.
Well, that's a job we both got, son. Only it looks as though you've got a head start on me. I know it can't be easy for you to talk about this, Mrs. Mitchell, but...
I don't mind at all. Really, I don't.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you.
Tell me, dear, do you like this perfume? It's lilac.
It's lovely,
Do
yes.
you think I have too much on? I've always used lilac since I was a girl. As Sam used to say, it made me seem even smaller and more fragile than I am.
Yes. Now, about the house, Mrs. Mitchell, you were saying...
After Sam was... Well, after he passed away, I tried to go back, but I couldn't stay there. You see, there's someone there. I felt it. Footsteps in the night. And once I heard...
Music?
Yes. How did you ever guess, Mr. Valentine?
Oh, I'm psychic on my mother's side.
That's nice. It was an old, old song that reminded me of the days before Sam and I were married and moved into that house on Bliss Terrace. You know, I was quite a belle, Mr. Valentine.
Yes, well, that's easy to imagine, but if...
Dances, the mandolin club every Sunday, canoe rides. Oh, those were happy days. I could have married someone more romantic than Sam, like Paul House.
Oh, look, Mrs. Mitchell, I understand you were away at the time of your husband's death.
Yes, I was staying here at my sister's. I'm afraid that Sam and I had a little tiff.
Oh, about what? If you'd care to tell me.
Sam was getting his pension in a few days. He wanted to live quietly on Bliss Terrace, but I wanted to use the money to see all the wonderful places I've only read about. Poor Sam. Now, I suppose I'll have to do that alone.
Yeah. Mrs. Mitchell, I wonder if you'd let me have the key to your haunted house. I'd like to take a look around.
You know, George, we could sit here in the car and watch that house all night and still not see anything happen.
Yeah, you're so right, Angel. I don't even know what I expect to see happen.
Darling,
Hmm?
well, when we went through the house before, I did get sort of a funny feeling.
Not you too, Brooksy. That's Mrs. Mitchell's private routine.
Oh, well, I kept getting the feeling that I was in a honeymoon cottage that hadn't been changed in 40 years.
Oh, how do you like that? A honeymoon cottage, Bliss Terrace, and a murder. What a combination.
Oh, George.
Hmm?
Maybe I'm imagining things, but isn't the curtain in that window on the porch moving?
Yeah. Come on, Brooksy, that's our cue. Brooksy, somebody was moving the curtain in this room. There are no windows open. It couldn't have moved itself.
Well, nobody seems to be here now.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep right on looking. Come on, we'll start with the dining room.
Okay. The light should be here on the wall somewhere.
No, you don't.
Huh?
Stay where you are.
Huh?
George.
Okay, you asked for it.
What the... Oh, all right, Tommy. You can put away your machine gun now.
Huh? Oh, it's only you guys.
Say, how did you get in here anyway?
Oh, one of the windows in the back.
You would find the one I haven't overlooked.
Well, I had to prove I wasn't lying when I said I saw somebody in here.
Now, look, fella, I told you we're both trying to prove the same thing. How about giving me a break?
Well,
Oh, I know you're better at this sort of thing than I am, but it happens to be my living, my job. So, how about going home? Huh?
Yes, your mother's probably wondering where in the world you are. Come on.
she knows I can take care of myself.
Hey, I'll be in the kitchen, Brooksy. Oh, what a deal. Mrs. McCauley, why didn't you stay out of my life? You and your Citizens Committee for the Prevention of Ghosts.
George? Oh, George.
Oh, that Tommy character. Well, he's a character. Well, don't you believe in light? Oh, George.
Oh, don't be alarmed, Angel. Just a childhood habit sprawling out in the kitchen floor.
What happened?
You frightened off a remarkably agile ghost. I got tapped before I could even turn on the light.
But it can't be.
Yeah, well, this bump is no make-believe.
But where did this thing go? Couldn't get out. There's no place to hide. Tommy was playing around in here, and we were watching the house from the outside.
Somebody tried to give me the same kind of scalp massage Mitchell got.
Oh, what goes on here?
Brooksy, we're not leaving this Victorian love bower until we find out.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. Meanwhile, a word about waste. No motorist would deliberately drive with the choke out. It would be like throwing gasoline away. But some folks let the air cleaner under the hood get so dirt clogged that it can waste just as much gas as a pulled-out choke. Even worse, a dirty air cleaner means that some road grit and dust is mixing with the gasoline, and that can raise Cain with finely polished engine parts. So take a summer driving tip. Have the air cleaner on your own car serviced. It's an inexpensive job that you can have done quickly at an independent Chevron gas station or a standard station. While you're there, let them help keep your engine cooler by cleaning out the radiator. That's another simple, speedy service which repays its cost many times over by maintaining proper engine temperature, better all-around operation. Ask for radiator and air cleaner service tomorrow at any standard station or independent Chevron gas station where they say and mean, we'll take better care of your car. Now back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. Well, a committee of interested neighbors hires you to prove that a certain house isn't haunted. Oh, yes, you discover almost accidentally that there's been a murder committed in said house, a brutal, unsolved murder at that. Finally, you have to be knocked unconscious before you're convinced you're dealing with anything but a ghost. So, just like George Valentine, you change your tactics.
Well, let's face it. Somebody was right here in the kitchen with me, and he didn't have a chance to leave the house.
Oh, we keep going over the same thing.
All right, Angel, all right. Let's be very simple. Why should anybody want to jump me like that?
Well, I'd say whoever it was didn't want you to find him in the kitchen.
Ah, now you're being very nice and simple.
Thanks.
Since I took him by surprise, he wouldn't be carrying a shillelagh around in his hand. He probably reached out for something that he knew would be there, something nice and handy, something like... Hey, what could be handy?
What are you doing, George?
This poker hanging on this old-fashioned coal stove.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. And Brooksy, it's got blood on it.
Yeah, Riley.
This is Samuels down in the lab, Lieutenant. And about that stove poker.
Well, let's have it.
We checked and talked to the medical examiner. That was the weapon used on Mitchell, all right. We're working on the fingerprints now.
Well, good.
Well, that does it, Lieutenant. Whoever killed Mitchell was there in the house with us tonight.
Now, wait. Don't go jumping at conclusions.
Well, you don't think it's just a coincidence that of all the things in the house, he used that stove poker on George?
He knew just where it was. He used it before.
Well, okay. I'm going to buy that. And what's more, I'm going back to that house with you.
I don't know what else we can find there. That's what has me stumped.
Well, if I have to, I'm going to tear that place apart with my bare hands.
George, I'm sure we turned all the lights off when we left.
Yeah, so on.
But there's a light in the parlor, all right. Come on. What in the name of heavens is that?
Sure. Horton, the milkman. He hummed it to me. He swears he heard somebody playing it on a banjo or something when he passed the house one morning.
Well, let's go inside and find out what this is all about.
Oh, goodness. What must you think of me sitting here and singing to myself like this?
I thought you were staying at your sister's place, Mrs. Mitchell. Why did you come back here tonight?
Well, let me see. Oh, yes. These two nice young people and I were talking about the old times. Just this afternoon.
Yeah.
The songs we used to sing. And that naturally reminded me of the mandolin. You can understand that, Lieutenant?
Oh, yeah, sure. What mandolin, Mrs. Mitchell?
The mandolin, of course.
Oh. Look, Valentine, I don't give up easily, but this is getting out of hand here.
Wait a minute, will you hold it, Lieutenant? I'm very interested in that mandolin, Mrs. Mitchell.
Ah, you young man. Paul Huff gave it to me when I married Sam.
Paul Huff? He was one of your beaux, wasn't he?
He was so handsome, and he adored me. No one could play the mandolin like Paul.
I'm sure of that.
He was the leader of our club. I've always felt that Paul gave me that mandolin so I'd never forget him. Or the dreams we had together.
I don't know why, but let's get back to that mandolin. Huh?
Now, that's just it, Lieutenant. It's gone.
Huh?
It's the only thing in the whole house that's missing. If it was a tramp who killed Sam, why would he just steal a mandolin?
Oh, you'd be surprised how many questions I can't answer, Mrs. Mitchell. Come in the next room, Valentine. I want to talk to you. Come on.
Okay.
You can understand, Miss Brooks. First, I thought it was Paul, and his mandolin. That's the song. That's why I was singing.
Valentine, a weird thought just occurred to me.
You mean that Mrs. Mitchell might be our ghost and murderer?
Well, she had a quarrel with her husband. The milkman says he heard something that sounded like a mandolin, and the old girl plays one.
Uh-huh.
Ordinarily, if you wanted to kill somebody with a stove poker, just a couple of smacks on the head would have done it.
Lieutenant, Mrs. Mitchell is small and fragile.
Yeah. And it took a lot of blows on Mitchell's head to make her a widow.
Now, I've kicked that around, too, Lieutenant. But if I don't come up with anything better than that, I'm going to buy me a mandolin and play on street corners.
Well, I'm going to get Doc Farrell down here.
Police psychiatrist?
Yeah. Maybe he can get her to make some sense. I know I can.
Talking to you, Dr. Farrell.
You don't mind the others being here?
Oh, no, not at all.
All right, then, we'll go on. Years ago, when this house was built, you meant it to be a sort of, dream castle.
That's exactly right, Doctor. It's strange how you should know.
But in back of your mind, you didn't mean it to be for you and Mr. Mitchell.
Oh, but you're wrong, Doctor. Sam and I lived here for 40 years.
What I mean is that you were thinking of someone else all the time, whether you were willing to admit it to yourself or not.
What about that, Mrs. Mitchell?
You leave me alone. Get away from me.
Wait a minute. Don't get excited.
Doctor. You guessed my secret.
Take it easy, Miss.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I never let Sam know how I felt. I tried to make him happy. Believe me.
Oh, yes, we do believe you.
Just a minute in here, Riley.
All right.
What do you make of it, Farrell?
Well, Valentine, I wouldn't say she's crazy.
Well, okay, Doc. What would you say?
You've heard of people who stop growing physically, others mentally.
Yeah.
Well, some stop growing emotionally. She's one of them.
Oh, don't go technical on
I
me.
mean, for some 40 years, that woman has tried to remain a romantic young woman, holding on fiercely to a love she had to turn her back on. It's as simple and complicated as that.
And one day she couldn't stand it any longer and bumped her husband off, huh?
The answer to that, Lieutenant, is your job. I don't think you need me anymore. Good night.
Good night,
Oh,
Doc.
Doc. Well, it's all wrong, Riley.
What's all wrong?
It finally came to me, a matter of arithmetic. Play around with it all you want. 5 never equals 6.
Oh, listen, haven't I had to unravel enough double talk here tonight?
Mrs. Mitchell is not even 5 feet tall, and I'm over 6. She couldn't hit me over the head with that stove poker.
But it couldn't be anybody else. Unless he's hiding behind a molding somewhere.
And if he is, we'll find him. What do you say we really take your advice and start tearing this house apart?
But, George, we've been through this closet before.
All right, so we'll look at it again.
What are you looking for, gentlemen? I might be able to help.
Please, Mrs. Mitchell.
Well, I only
Wait a minute. That patch up there in the ceiling.
Huh?
That's funny. I never noticed that before.
What, that little square? Well, even if it was an opening, it wouldn't lead anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Well, it couldn't be more than a few feet between the ceiling and the roof.
Here, wait a minute. Let me have that umbrella. That does open.
Well, if somebody could squeeze in and out of that hole, how could he stay up there?
Well, why don't you give me a boost? Maybe I can take a look.
Hey, how about that, Lieutenant? Can we borrow your flashlight?
All right. Here.
Okay.
Up you go, Brooksy. Well, what do you see?
Let me get the flashlight on, will you?
Yeah, Brooksy?
George!
What?
Oh, let me down, quick!
I got you, Angel.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, there's a man crouched up there. Oh, it's horrible.
Paul? How could it be Paul?
Say, Valentine,
Remember, Lieutenant, you're in a hospital, not down at headquarters.
Oh, yes, sure.
And the
sorry.
nurse is likely to throw you out.
Well, I'm sorry. But look, Valentine, you and I are on this case together, aren't we?
Well?
Well, I just got a confession from this Paul Huff character. He admits he killed Mitchell.
Well, that's that then.
Just a minute, Miss Brooks. He must talk some more. But he keeps freezing up on me. Oh, Valentine, see what you can get out of him, will you, huh?
Well, okay, Lieutenant.
Mr. Valentine, it's so important that someone know I didn't plan it. I didn't mean it to happen.
You sure you want to go on?
Oh, yes, I must. You see, I never made anything out of my life. I never knew just what I wanted. Except the few times I'd come back here to town and pass that house on Bliss Terrace. And then I knew what I always wanted, but I never could have.
You mean you've been coming back here all these years?
Oh, they never saw me, but this one time I knew I was getting old and sick. I went into the house when they were out.
Yeah?
I wanted to see what life was like for them, living it so calmly and so peacefully. And suddenly I heard someone come in. I didn't know what to do. I ran into the closet, and there was that opening in the ceiling. Somehow I climbed up there, and that's where I've been staying.
But how long?
Oh, weeks. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't think I could have stood it if I didn't hear her moving about.
But Sam Mitchell was your friend once. You could have talked to him.
Well, I thought of that, too, but one night when she was away, he walked in and he saw me in the kitchen, yes. And I was scavenging for food just like a tramp. He didn't even know who I was.
Oh, don't try to sit up, Mr. Huff.
Suddenly I felt nothing but hatred and envy. And I grabbed the stove poker and When I had no place to go, I went on living up there.
When you found me in the kitchen last night, you felt I was the intruder and you belonged in that house, huh?
And to think that she kept my amendment for 40 years. That's a long time, isn't it, young lady?
Yes, a very long time.
Yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to tell you. Sorry, but I'm beginning to feel very tired.
I'll see that the lieutenant gets your story straight.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And I'll tell Mrs. McCauley there'll be no more ghosts on Bliss Terrace.
That finely polished and precision-built engine that gives your car all its go can't be neglected. In fact, it needs more attention when you're asleep than when you're driving. And the reason for that is internal engine rust, which goes to work when condensed moisture begins to settle over parts. Nearly any ordinary oil can fight off rust when your car is running and there's full circulation of the lubricant. But RPM motor oil is compounded to protect the engine when it's running hot and when it's standing cold. Unlike ordinary oils, RPM doesn't run away from its job when you cut the motor. A special adhering compound in RPM keeps a tough oil film on all engine parts, protects the interior of your engine from rust. And that's another reason why Western motorists choose RPM motor oil 2-to-1 over any other motor oil. Get RPM at any standard station or independent Chevron gas station where they say and mean, we'll take better care of your car. Next week, when you tune our way for another adventure of George Valentine, you'll hear Lieutenant Riley saying,
Valentine, when you tell me there was a girl sitting in this chair when you came in, and that she had committed suicide, natural curiosity makes me ask, where is the body?
I don't know, Lieutenant. But she was there.
If you ask me, my friend, somebody's taking you for a ride.
And if you ask me, my friend, I'll keep saying it's Marcia Palmer who's been taken for a ride. And, Lieutenant, I intend to find out where and why.
Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and Standard stations throughout the West. Let George Do It stars Robert Bailey as George with Frances Robinson as Claire. Wally Mayer appears as Lieutenant Riley. Tonight's story was written by David Victor and Herbert Little, Jr. and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Sarah Selby as Mrs. McCauley, Virginia Gregg as Mrs. Mitchell, Stanley Farrar as Dr. Farrell, Howard McNear as Paul Huff, and Alan Reed, Jr. as Tommy Koenig. The music is composed and conducted by Eddie Dunstetter, your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System. Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and Standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. The Corpse That Took a Powder, another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice. Danger is my stock and trade. If life's tossing curves you can't handle, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, they say that if you think about suicide twice, you won't go through with it. Well, I've thought of suicide over and over again. Tomorrow evening, I'm going through with it. Unless by then you can find some way of freeing me from this horror and the fear that's driving me to this. Hurry. Please hurry, Mr. Valentine. I need somebody's help so badly.
I need somebody's help so badly. I'm desperate. And it's signed Marcia Palmer, Afton Apartments 4A.
All right, Brooksy, we'd better get on our bicycles.
Wait a minute, George.
Huh?
Well, don't you think this note sounds, well, a little hysterical? Offbeat?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Come to think of it, let's change that to motorcycle.
Oh, I meant something else. Why don't we telephone the Afton Apartments? Tell the young lady just to stay put till we get over there.
Angel, too much of a chance. Suppose we aren't persuasive enough. It might rush things along.
Well, still,
It may not be easy to explain a great horror of fear in so many words on the phone.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right.
So come on, Brooksy. There's only one way to tell. Excuse me, Mother.
Oh, young man. You nearly frightened me out of my wits.
Oh, sorry. We just wanted to get to one of those bells.
Oh. Funny how you fall into a routine, miss. First, I shine up the mailboxes in the vestibule. Then I work on the brass around the buzzer.
Yeah, well, that's a very nice system, but...
A little intelligence doesn't hurt, even if you're only a scrub woman.
Oh, no truer words were ever spoken. What was that apartment number again, George?
Of course, I haven't always done this kind of work. I wouldn't be doing it now if I weren't at liberty. But when you've got a job to do, you do it the best you know how.
Yeah, you're so right, Mother. But how about letting us at Marcia Palmer's bell?
Miss Palmer?
That's what the gentleman said.
Yeah, I've been worried about that girl the last few days.
Worried? Why?
Oh, you know how it is with people's appearances. You can always tell. She's afraid of something. Yes, sir, afraid.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll try to take care of that. Which one of these bells do we ring?
No, you don't have to press the bell. Just take the elevator up. It's self-service. It's the third floor, 3A. I know she'll be glad to see friends, the poor soul.
3A. Hey, are you sure it's 3A?
Young man, I haven't worked here for a long time, I have. I should know where the tenants live. Of course, I'm only a scrub woman.
All right, I'm all right, sorry. 3A it is.
What's the matter, George?
Nothing. I just think more than ever we ought to hurry. Maybe Miss Palmer has thought of suicide once too often.
Here we are, George. 3A.
Yeah. She's just got to be in, Brooksy. Well, that's a good sign. I heard somebody moving inside.
Good.
What? Hello.
Oh. Miss Palmer at home?
I haven't the slightest idea.
What?
Well, I've been trying to work up enough nerve to find out that very thing for myself.
Well, you certainly should be in a position to know. This is her apartment, isn't it?
Huh? Look, did I meet you people somewhere with Marcia? Here at my place at a party, perhaps?
Hey, now, wait a minute. Is this your place?
Well, that's what the lease says. The name is Glenn Stratton. I'm a commercial artist when I work.
Well, where does Marcia Palmer live?
Right over my head, just like an angel. Apartment 4A.
Sorry. It seems we got the wrong information.
Hey, there's nothing wrong, is there? I've been worried about Marcia lately. She hasn't seemed herself.
Yeah, I know. Afraid of something.
That's exactly it.
Come on, let's get upstairs, Brooksy.
Oh, if you see her, old man, would you tell her that her persistent suitor would love to have dinner with her?
The charge will be $1 for 10 words, Mr. Stratton.
All right.
Come on, honey. No use waiting for the elevator.
Mr. Stratton is quite a boy. Any minute you expect him to step back into Esquire.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder why Mother down in the vestibule gave us a bum steer about the apartment number. If anybody, she should know where people live in this place.
Well, let's be charitable and say she's slightly pixelated.
This must be it. Here, Angel. I better try it again.
Obviously, Marcia hasn't any fear of the outside world. The door's open.
Miss Palmer?
Let's try the living room. Oh.
Did you say living room, Brooksy?
She's...
Yeah, that stuff all over the front of her is in red ink.
Oh, George, maybe we better...
Ah, Brooksy, don't touch.
But
this
I-
is a deal for the police. Anyway, she was considerate enough to leave a note right here by the gun.
Oh. What does it say?
Please forgive me. I hope this doesn't hurt anybody too much. But I really can't go on any longer. Marcia.
Oh, maybe if we'd come sooner.
She must have a telephone somewhere around here. Usually they belong on desks.
Oh, maybe it's in the bedroom. Oh, if we only knew what she meant by the fear that was driving her to this.
There's a lot of things we don't know about Marcia Palmer.
There's the phone on the bed table.
Oh, you're good. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to Lieutenant Riley. Hello, Riley's office, please. This is Valentine.
It seems simple enough to explain, but when you're all through, somehow you don't believe it.
Oh, hello, Riley. Yeah, me. I'm at the Afton Apartments, 45 Lorraine. Yeah, I know you're happy to know where I am. Now, look, a client of mine, Marcia Palmer's committed suicide. Okay, I know it's a big town and you can't go poking into every suicide, but... Oh, sure, I could report it through the ordinary channels, but believe me, there's something offbeat about this case. Okay, if you don't want to bother, I'll just take care of this myself. Okay. Well, I guess we can expect a lieutenant, Brooksy.
Good.
Now, let's get inside and see what we can find around here.
Oh, I don't think I'd like to look at her again if I can help it.
Just take it easy, Brooksy. I don't think you're going to have to look at her.
What do you mean?
She isn't there.
But that's impossible.
I know. She couldn't have just walked out of here.
And the note's gone.
Oh, Riley's going to love this. Well, anyway, the gun is still here. There's something I'd like to know right now, Brooksy.
What do you mean, George?
Do I or don't I have a client?
Well...
And if I do, where is she? Dead or alive? Oh, hey, you. You're the janitor here, aren't you?
I'm the superintendent here, if that's what you mean.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. Not that I believe anything like this happened, but did you notice Miss Palmer leave the building within the last few minutes?
Oh, the model?
Oh, whatever she was, did you see her?
No, and I've been working on this lawn for the last half hour. And if she did, I certainly would have... Young lady, did you say whatever she was?
Skip it, Chief. Now, did you see anyone else come out carrying, a large bundle and driving off with it?
Nobody. This is a very quiet time of the day around here.
I see.
Hey, look, who are you people anyway?
Say, I want to talk to that elderly lady who cleans the halls for you.
I'd have you understand that I do every stitch of work around here myself. That's why it's so neat and clean.
But we talked to a scrub woman when we came in.
In the flesh.
We don't have a scrub woman here. The way I keep this place, you can eat off the floor.
But I just...
We have no scrub woman.
Valentine, aside from being a cop, I'm trying to be a logical, understanding man. When you tell me there was a girl sitting in this chair when you came in and she committed suicide, natural curiosity makes me ask one simple question. Where's the body?
We don't know.
Stop repeating yourself, Miss Brooks.
But she was there.
And while you were telephoning me in the bedroom, the corpse walked out on you. Well, I don't know why I should let that upset me. That sort of thing happens every day.
Well, it happened today.
Well, what about this letter she sent me, Lieutenant? And there's the gun, still on the desk.
Valentine, half the people who write you should be rounded up with a butterfly net.
The gun, Lieutenant?
Yes, we'll look at that right now. Careful, like, so we won't destroy the all-important fingerprints in this amazing case. There. Do you see what I see, Mr. Valentine?
Yeah.
Not one shot's been fired.
And from the looks and smell of this murderous instrument, I'd say it hadn't been used in weeks.
All right. I admit I'm stumped.
And this is the gun the girl who isn't here used to commit suicide. Yeah. How do you know she was even dead? Did you examine the body?
That's not fair, Lieutenant. You know you're not supposed to touch the body.
And where is this female Harvey who loves to polish mailboxes and doorknobs, but who doesn't work here?
Don't rub it in, Lieutenant. But I'm going to find an answer to this.
Oh, it's all yours. I'm going to have one of the boys track down your Miss Palmer for you, but if you ask me, my friend, somebody's taking you for a ride.
Well, if you ask me, my friend, it's Marcia Palmer who's been taken for a ride.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. Meanwhile, a word about conservation in your car. If you're not getting full gasoline mileage from your car, better have the spark plug serviced for dirty, chipped, or cracked plugs. Often waste as much as 1 gallon out of every 10 gallons of gasoline. That's throwing away quite a bit of money, even if you buy only 10 gallons of gas a week. To help your spark plugs do their job, and they do have to fire 1 million times in every 1,000 miles, get them cleaned and reset. For this money-saving service, depend on the men who have a reputation for expert car care at standard stations and independent Chevron gas stations. If your spark plugs have given you 10,000 miles of service, you'll be money ahead by getting a new set of Atlas Champions. These spark plugs are precision-made for accurate timing, full flash sparking, trouble-free service without fuel waste. And you can get Atlas Champion spark plugs at independent Chevron gas stations and at standard stations where they say and mean, we'll take better care of your car. And now back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. Well, a young model threatens suicide, so you darn quick get over to her apartment. But she's already dead. You go into the bedroom to call Lieutenant Riley on the phone, but when you come back, the body isn't there at the desk anymore. All of which makes no sense at all. But if you're like George Valentine, you find yourself face to face with, of all things, a theatrical agent.
No, Max. None of the ladies in these pictures is the one I'm looking for.
Oh, what are you saying, Georgie? Every one of these ladies spent the better part of their lives scrubbing floors in front of audiences.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. But
Edna Tremaine. Look at her there. In one place, she spent 2 full acts on her knees scrubbing floors to send her son through medical school.
Uh-huh.
And then, in the third act, when he's the president of the same medical school, he passes her in the corridor. You don't even recognize it. Pathetic, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm all choked up, Max. But will you listen to me?
Wasn't I all the time?
No, I told you I feel pretty sure that someone hired a woman and a darn good actress to play the part of a phony scrub woman at the Afton Apartments today.
How can you be so sure she was an actress, Georgie?
The phrase she used, Max. She said she only worked there because she was at liberty. Now, that's a theatrical term. You know that.
At liberty? How I hate those words. The more I hear them, the more money I don't make.
Come on. Think hard, Max. I described it to you. She has a thin, hatchet-like face with eyes that tried to smile at you, but you couldn't quite believe it.
Wait a minute, Georgie. I got a few more pictures. People I ain't used for years. I'll let you see them. Hold it till I call my secretary. Who am I kidding? I ain't got a secretary.
Oh, same old Max. Hey, there's room for $10 on the expense account if you can be of help.
Must be down here in this drawer. Here, take a look, Georgie.
Okay, all right. No.
That one it wouldn't be. Very versatile. Well, it's strictly burlesque.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's this?
You recognize her?
She's the one, all right. What's her name? Where does she live?
I'll get you that information in a minute, sir. I'll just get my secretary.
Max?
Yeah. Who am I kidding? Well, I used to have a secretary. Anyway, on the back of it says her name is Amy Randall.
Address?
Hotel Raleigh, character parts, all dialects, glad to audition, age over 21. They all say that.
Okay, thanks, Max. I think I found just what I want.
I don't know how you found out where I live, Mr. Valentine, and I don't know what you want from an old scrub woman.
Do you mind if I hold your hand a minute, Mom?
Now, young
Such
man, I...
soft, well-kept hands. Not the hands of a scrub woman.
Huh?
Come on, Amy. Give it to me straight. I know all about you. You're an actress.
Oh. And I thought I played my part so perfectly.
Oh, that you did. You did that. You deserved 3 curtain calls. But come on now. Who hired you to be there just when we arrived?
When you've been out of work as long as I have, Mr. Valentine, you don't ask any questions. $50 for an hour's work is a lot of money.
Who was the man?
He never said.
He gave you a check, didn't he?
No, it was all cash.
What did he look like?
Well, he was rather short and stout.
Uh-huh.
And he had just a kind of fringe of gray hair on his head.
Yeah?
Told me he saw me on the stage once and looked me up. He said he was playing a practical joke on somebody. I just had to say I was worried about Miss Palmer and put on an act.
Uh-huh.
For a moment there. Didn't you really believe I was a scrub woman? Didn't you?
I told you before, Mom, you were slightly terrific.
You don't know what it means for me to hear you say that.
And you don't know just what kind of part you played in the little drama today.
What?
But then again, that makes us even, Mom. I don't know that either.
All right. If that's the way it has to be, the three of us will sit down here in the lobby until Miss Palmer gets home tonight.
I don't know why you're here at all, Lieutenant Riley. I thought you were convinced that this was all a weird joke and somebody was taking George for a ride.
Well,
Practically your own words, Lieutenant.
Valentine, I can handle you alone. And, Miss Brooks, I don't have too much trouble with you either. But when both of you gang up on me like this,
Yes?
Well, the truth is we haven't been able to find the Palmer dame all afternoon. And I just didn't put one man on the job, but 6. I covered all the places she usually hangs around, too, and nobody's seen her.
If you just stop blustering and pouting, Lieutenant, I'd like to say thanks for coming back.
Yeah? Well, I'm not doing you any favors. Every time you get a case like this, I get a headache. Let's say I'm here just because I can't afford to buy any more aspirin.
Well, how do you figure it, Lieutenant? Somebody went to a lot of trouble to hire an actress so she could create an appropriate atmosphere for the so-called suicide.
I know, Miss Brooks, I know.
Lieutenant Riley.
Stratton, I told you the first word I got about her, I'd let you know.
Oh, thank heaven you're still here.
What's the matter with you? What happened?
She's up there.
Miss Palmer?
Up where?
In her apartment. She's sitting there at the desk. I thought for a moment she'd speak to me, but she didn't.
Okay,
she
don't
didn't.
fall apart. Let's have it in clear, simple language.
Huh?
In words of small syllables.
She's dead. She killed herself.
No question about it now. She's good and dead. What were you doing here anyway, Stratton?
I thought I heard footsteps, so I came up. You see, we'd had a little argument last night. I just wanted to tell her I was sorry.
What kind of an argument?
The kind two people have when they love each other. No reason for it, but I don't know, when you want to make up for it, suddenly it's just too late.
All right, Stratton. We'll talk about that sometime later on.
But why the fake suicide this afternoon? And then to come back here tonight and go through the whole thing for keeps.
Hey, this might mean something, Lieutenant.
What's that?
There's a smear of blood on the light switch over there.
Oh, I must have done that. You see, it was dark, and fumbling for the light, I must have touched the desk first. Didn't even notice it, because as soon as I saw
This gun on the desk, the one Miss Palmer used, have you ever noticed it around here before?
Yeah. I told Marcia she was a fool to keep it around, but she had a license for it, and she felt she was safer with it.
Any reason why she should write me a letter like this? Go on, Stratton. Take a good look at it.
It's Marcia's handwriting, all right. I'm sure of that. I can't understand what she could have meant.
Didn't you yourself say she seemed to be afraid of something?
I said she looked as though she did, and she really did, but I still don't know what it could have been.
Okay, Valentine, I know there might be a lot more to this, but for the time being, I've got to accept the obvious.
Obvious, he says.
Miss Palmer wrote you a letter threatening suicide. She went through with it. That's all we've got to work on for the time being. Oh, Stratton.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Be at headquarters at 10 in the morning. We want to get your story down straight.
That happens to be a very convenient hour for me, Lieutenant. You see, I'm unemployed.
Oh, one more thing, Stratton.
Yeah.
Marcia was a model. Where did she work?
Oh, she modeled clothes for a big firm downtown called the Mode Moderne.
Uh-huh. Which brings me to you, Brooksy.
Huh? I fail to see the connection.
We'll talk about it later. But you also have a date tomorrow morning at 10.
Yes, Miss Brooks. I'm Miss Gavin, the head model here.
Well, I know you're going to think I'm just perfectly mercenary.
Aren't we all?
I mean, to be here at the Mode Moderne the first thing in the morning after reading about what happened to that poor Marcia Palmer. Wasn't it perfectly awful?
Yes. It was quite a shock to all of us here.
Well, I thought there might be an opening for me here. After all, I'm a perfect 12, and I've had loads of experience modeling. You can check with Mr. Gillespie at High Style Incorporated or Mr. Farbstein at the...
Well, even if Mr. Wyatt were here, he's the head of the firm, you know, I doubt if this would be the right time to talk about taking Marcia's place. I think he was more upset than any of us about what happened.
Well, like I said, wasn't it perfectly awful? The paper said there was a note. She was afraid of something.
That I don't believe, Miss Brooks.
You don't?
Marcia and I were quite close. She wasn't afraid of anything. She was always happy and cheerful, especially yesterday when we had lunch together.
You don't say.
I even asked her what there was to be so happy about. Oh, she said it was a joke, and she'd tell me about it some other time.
A joke, huh? Isn't that just perfectly...
I know. Awful. Now, if you'd like to leave your name...
Well, I would like to talk to Mr. Wyatt.
I'm afraid you can't. He won't be in at all today. He's being honored at a luncheon at the Commodore, his club.
How perfectly exciting.
He even has a picture in the paper.
Oh?
Here.
Oh, my, he looks so friendly and chubby.
Marcia and I called Mr. Wyatt Cupid. Oh, but never to his face, if you know what I mean. Shall I tell him that you'll get in touch with him, Miss Brooks?
Oh, but definitely.
Well, your little interview at Mode Moderne, Angel, only makes this case screwier than ever.
Well, as soon as I heard about Mr. Wyatt and saw his angelic countenance in the paper, I thought he might fit in somewhere.
Yeah, short, chubby little man hired our actress friend to play scrubwoman. Oh, he fits in all right, but not with the facts.
What do you mean, George?
Just a minute, Brooksy. Let's go and see Riley, see what he's got out of Stratton.
Oh, Valentine. I've been expecting you.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Oh, yeah, Lieutenant.
Oh, so. Well, here's the way it stacks up this morning. The medical examiner goes along with the suicide theory. Gun, fingerprints, everything. Stratton here tells a straight story.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
So that's about it for now, Valentine.
Just one thing's been puzzling me.
Yeah?
Stratton, apartment 4A where Marcia lived has exactly the same layout as yours in 3A, hasn't it?
Well, I suppose so. You know, these apartment houses, not much imagination.
But you said you fumbled for the light switch and got blood on it because you were over at the desk first.
That's exactly what you said, Stratton.
Well, I suppose so. I don't remember.
3 of us were there when you said it.
Now, why did you have to fumble for the light switch? It's exactly in the same place in Marcia's apartment as in yours, right next to the door.
Well, maybe I didn't explain myself just
right. You were
right,
planning Marcia's body at the desk where it was, and the gun, too.
No, you're
That
wrong.
you wanted to do in darkness. Then you put on the light and went running downstairs. That's why
Hold
you...
it, Valentine. Hold it. I'll take it from here.
Look, Lieutenant, you got to listen to me.
That smear of blood on the light switch put you square on the spot, fella. Now, the less you say now without a lawyer, the better. I'm holding you on suspicion of murder.
Well, you'll have to pardon us. Brooksy and I have a luncheon date at the Commodore.
Huh? Have we? Oh, yes.
Oh, wait a minute, Valentine. I want to talk to you
Maybe
about...
you're happy about this way this case washed out, Lieutenant, but I'm not. Go on, keep talking, Mr. Wyatt.
I don't know what to say. I should be inside in the ballroom, Mr. Valentine, talking to the fellows.
How can you even think of your silly club now, after everything that's happened?
All in all, it was a pretty elaborate job, even hiring a character actress to build suspense.
Yes, I tried to think of everything.
You did?
Oh, it was a clever stunt, all right, getting Miss Palmer to write that letter to me. It amounted to a suicide.
I knew I couldn't afford to overlook a thing. I'm sorry. Sorry I ever got involved in the whole mess.
Okay, Mr. Wyatt, don't take it so hard. You better get back to your luncheon. And, oh, yeah, go easy on the cream chicken.
George, I'm still reeling.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, all right.
Oh, I know children can be children. But a grown man like Mr. Wyatt...
Oh, not a mere man, Angel. The new president of the Liars Club, being honored at the Commodore, no less.
Fantastic.
You see, Brooksy, he had to have the tallest story ever heard for this inaugural. And he probably would have had.
I'll say.
A suicide that wasn't a suicide. A missing body and all the trimmings. He knows all the names, facts, and answers. But still, there he was, free and unfettered to address all his fellow liars. Boy, can you top that one?
Not at the moment. But maybe Marcia wouldn't have been murdered at all if Mr. Wyatt hadn't dreamed up that gag.
No, Brooksy, we can be pretty sure she would have. You read Glenn Stratton's confession. He was insanely jealous. He was just waiting for the right opportunity.
Thinking back, it makes me shudder, George. To fool us, Marcia went down to Stratton's apartment, probably laughing at the joke. Then he killed her and brought her back upstairs.
Yeah. Wyatt must have cooked up the deal with his favorite model down at Stratton's apartment. That's why Wyatt told the phony scrub woman it was 3A.
Darling, Riley's never going to forgive you for leaving him up in the air, not knowing whether he had the murderer or not.
Yeah, but I had to talk to my client, Brooksy.
Client?
Well, can you think of anybody else in the case I could pin for a fee? Except the biggest liar in the world?
George, I have an idea. Let's present him with a bill that will make even Mr. Wyatt scream, "It's a lie!"
It's often the little things that make your day a good one or a rough one. The simple business of starting your car, for example. If it's obstinate and gives you a bad time when you want to get going, it can add up to a lot of irritation. For fast starts every time and wherever you're driving, just try Chevron Supreme gasoline in your car. This premium quality gasoline is climate-tailored, specially adapted to each different climate and altitude zone in the West. Day or night, summer or winter, you can depend upon it for fast starts. And that's a saving, too, of the power in your battery. What's more, Chevron Supreme gives your car smooth acceleration and extra power for rugged hills. Get a tank full tomorrow at any standard station or independent Chevron gas station where they say and mean, we'll take better care of your car. Next week, when you tune our way for another adventure of George Valentine, you'll hear...
Hey, look, Barney, what was the idea of dragging me into this doorway when that car came up?
Boy, Mr. Valentine, did you see him turn around and beat it when he started getting to work?
What works? What happened?
Oh, we figured you might be followed when you left the Swede, so the Bearcats were ready on the roof with ash cans, bricks, cans of garbage, stuff like that. Boy, they let them have it.
I suppose I should say thanks.
Ah, nothing to it. Say, what'd you find out about Danny?
Nothing much, kid. Except that there are at least two characters who do anything to keep me from finding out.
Well, don't you worry. They won't. Not with the Bearcats on the job.
Tonight's adventure, George Valentine, has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West. Let George Do It stars Robert Bailey as George with Frances Robinson as Claire. Wally Mayer appears as Lieutenant Riley. Tonight's story was written by David Victor and Herbert Little, Jr. and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Jacqueline DeWitt as Gloria, Tony Barrett as Glenn Stratton, Gwen Delano as the scrub woman, Ralph Moody as the janitor, and Harry Lang as Max. The music is composed and conducted by Eddie Dunstetter. Your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System.